am Noriko Borful, and this is Uncut News. Today, residents of Santa Rosa in the Maruca Sub-District, Region 1, protested the government's lockdown measures which took effect on Saturday. The 2-week lockdown was in response to a rapid increase in positive cases in the village. However, the residents complained that the measures have the ability to severely impact their livelihoods. The Amerindian Peoples Association, the National Tushan Council, and other donors have been sending hampers to the community of Santa Rosa for persons in isolation and their families. Nevertheless, the residents complain that the assistance is not enough. The Ministry of Public Health confirmed last night that another person has died of the virus. The patient has been identified as 76-year-old May Portsmouth. Portsmouth reportedly passed Sunday night at the Georgetown Public Hospital Corporation. The Public Health Ministry offers its sincerest condolences to her loved ones. Portsmouth is the 16th person to have died of the disease in Guyana. Newsroom reports that 3 persons were arrested on Sunday for attempting to smuggle 9 Brazilian nationals into Guyana via an illegal border crossing at the Takatu River. The Takatu is the river that forms part of the border with Brazil. After receiving a tip, officers visited the area and located the group. The driver reportedly confessed that one of the Lethem residents hired him to transport the Brazilians to Georgetown. The Brazilian nationals were handed over to their federal police, while the 3 Guyanese were arrested in Lethem and subsequently released on bail. The bus was then impounded by the police. Despite the borders being closed, the government continues to struggle with the number of illegal border crossings from Brazil. Some groups blame such border crossings for the recent spike of the Rona in the interior regions of Guyana. But back to the poor saps in this story. Instead of people smuggling, these guys should have gone to BM Soat, where you can get this sweet, sexy Volkswagen Passat at BM Soat for just $3.3 million. Don't fret if you can't pay cash like the drug dealers, haha! Take advantage of their in-house financing and drive away with your new reconditioned car today! Check them out at Lot 9 Crow Street, Georgetown, or give them a call on telephone number 231-8451. BM Soat Auto Sales, it's your turn to drive. On Monday morning, residents of Plaisance discovered the body of a man who reportedly collapsed just steps away from his home. Dead is 35-year-old Hilary Shepherd of Prince William Street, Plaisance, East Coast, Demerara. According to police, his body was found floating in a canal adjacent to Prince William Street. Police headquarters say that he suffered from seizures, and there is a suspicion that he may have drowned. Shepherd was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead on arrival. 5 persons were arrested and subsequently placed on $5,000 bail each after they allegedly hosted an illegal cockfight in Berbice. The newsroom reports that approximately 150 persons were present at the cockfight, which took place at the Port Morant racecourse around midday on Sunday. Cockfights? In 2020? Haha, Berbice, you're bad for days. iNews reports that Monday morning a mob of over 20 individuals, both male and female, damaged 2 homes in Caneville, East Conje. The group also damaged a television, several windows, a gate, a vehicle, and killed multiple caged birds. Even the birds? Damn, that's cool. Anyway, the homeowners estimated the damages to be in excess of $1 million Guyana dollars. Police have since arrested several suspects. Here's a business opportunity for you young budding entrepreneurs out there. Sell Digicel Top-Up and earn a decent commission at your shop. All you regular boys and girls, I'm talking to you too. No internet or smartphone required. Just activate your Mongo Pelter and you're good. Call or WhatsApp Cellular Plus on telephone number 685-3109. A house fire in Linden left 7 persons homeless on Sunday evening. The 2-story home located on 2nd Alley, Hillfoot, Wismar, went up in flames at about 10 p.m. The homeowner's 22-year-old mentally ill son has since been taken into police custody where he is said to be assisting with the investigation. Another crime involving the mentally ill. When is this country going to take mental health seriously? In 2019, the government spent $8 billion to develop the nation's energy infrastructure with a particular focus on renewables. The government end-of-year outcome report listed several key highlights of the energy sector. These include the construction and commissioning of a 20-kilowatt hydropower plant at Hosororo Region 1, solar-powered street lamps and smart meters in all 10 regions, the rehabilitation of established solar-powered systems, as well as the installation of new solar systems in all 10 regions. The report also listed the expansion of the electrical grid in Port Kaituma and other interior locations. Engine shutoff is one of the handy features that come with the GPS tracker from Triple B's. Remotely give your husband engine problems if he says he's on his way home, but you're not home yet. Haha! Have some sense, lady. Call Triple B's Enterprise and get the GPS tracker installed. The number is 682-8326. Call them now! Now for our weird news story of the day. Just a warning, this story stinks. With that being said, one old lady in Russia was caught on camera smearing human poop on a playground swing. Ugh! According to her, she is engaging in what is probably the most disgusting protest ever. Local residents in Guyana, Russia, say the 90-year-old pensioner has been doing similar things for years, as she wants the swings removed so she can have a flower bed there instead. Worse yet, every time residents try to clean up the poop, she attacks them with a shovel. Madness. They also claim she has even tried to dig the swing out by herself in the past, but failed. Well, obviously, because she's an old woman. Residents have repeatedly called the police about the problem, but the authorities say social services need to deal with the issue. Moving on to our Uncut News viewers poll question. Every day, we will pose a question about the current events in Guyana, the region, the diaspora, and how you feel it relates to us. So, you give your responses in the comments, and we'll read the best one in the following episode. Monday's question was, is CARICOM still relevant to Guyana? C.H. Biggs Watson said, yes, absolutely, CARICOM is great for Guyana, but has Guyana's boots become too big for CARICOM? Remember Trinidad back in the day with that chant, oil don't spoil. I believe the Guyana today is acting like a never-see-come-for-see nation. Vic Hemsworth said, CARICOM is absolutely relevant to Guyana and indeed to all 15 member states and the associate states. As a community, we have the great potential to be regionally self-reliant in many ways, including the provision of markets for regional output, expertise sharing, development opportunities through community institutions, and as a politically united front in the international stage. The issue, however, is that while regional integration is at the heart of CARICOM, member states have not equally put their hearts into regional integration. This is not to say CARICOM is a lost cause. On the contrary, CARICOM contains one of the best examples of integration as demonstrated by the OECS. If we take that template and be committed to the ideals of the Charter, then CARICOM's relevance will not be doubted. As a region, no one understands us better than ourselves, so we need to have each other's backs to dwell as one, to dwell together in unity. Beautiful, Vic, beautiful. And finally, Reggie says, not only does Guyana need CARICOM, but we all need each other. No matter what resources each of the countries have, we need someone to supply it. Otherwise, we would have all products with no buyer. For example, the Caribbean needs rice. Guyana has rice and cannot eat all of the rice themselves. Great responses, folks. I can tell you all put some thought into that question, so here's today's. Given the recent spike in cases of the Rona in Guyana, do you think we're all taking the virus seriously enough? What are you doing to protect yourselves from the disease? Keep in mind, I'm not talking about the government nor the opposition and what they're doing for us. After 4 months, it should be clear by now they're too busy fighting for power to give a rat's ass if we're all dead out. So, I'm talking about your fellow Guyanese. Do you feel that we, the people, are taking it seriously enough? Think about that question and tell us in the comments below. If your response is good, we'll feature it in Wednesday's episode. That's all the time we have for tonight. Check us out then tomorrow for another episode. Until then, I'm Noriko Bullford saying good night, folks. Hey Uncut News viewers, thanks for watching. You can subscribe by clicking on this button over here, or click over there for more news. You can also drop a comment to let me know if you've made it to the end of the video. Goodbye for now.